women might agree, our favorite products are not necessarily the most expensive. Well, the Good Housekeeping Institute recently conducted a clinical study and put face creams to the test, and what they found out is really quite interesting. Here to share the results, Lori Bergamatto, Style Director at Good Housekeeping. Good morning, Lori. How are you?
Good morning, JJ. I'm great. Thank you so much for having me today.
You're so welcome. Let's talk about this study. When it comes down to it with face cream, it's really about what works, right?
That's right. And that's exactly what we had set out to do. You said it in your intro. We are faced with so many skincare products, thousands, and a lot of them come with really serious promises and some hefty price tags. So at the Good Housekeeping Institute, our chemists set out to see how the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream, which costs $26.99 at most drugstores, how that would perform against 10 prestige creams available at specialty stores and department stores with price tags of up to $440. And JJ, I'm happy to report that the Olay outperformed all of them, even that $440 one.
I got to be honest with you, I tend to agree with you. Olay is one of those things, you know, you're in the aisle at Target and ladies go, you know, that skin cream is great. And I mean, we all know Olay. For generations, it's been, you know, the skin cream of many women in America. I think over 60 years the company's been around.
You know, it's so true. Olay has such an amazing name, and that's why I was so happy that we're finally able to highlight that for everybody and have the science. It's not just beauty insiders or like, you know, your mom or your sister telling you, hey, I used this cream and it really worked. It's actual science. So we found that this is fast acting over a period of 3 hours. The hydrating and plumping ingredients were performing over 400% better than another skin cream, 18 times the price tag of the Olay.
Right.
We also saw that it was long lasting, over 24 hours. The skin's moisture had improved and increased by 50%. It has a great lightweight texture. A lot of our consumers that we blind tested reported that they loved that it felt rich but not heavy. And also the benefits accumulate over time. So because it has such anti-aging workhorse ingredients like niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, we saw the skin's texture improved by 10% over a period of 4 weeks. But JJ, one of the best, I think, stats from this whole thing is that Olay research showed that 80% of your skin's anti-aging destiny is actually in your control. So many of us think it's genetics, but it's not. 80% of it is in your control. So if you can, you know, you go to the drugstore and you're armed with this science information that for $26.99, you can keep your skin in great condition by picking up the Olay Regenerist Micro Sculpting Cream.
Absolutely. Well, it's especially relevant. You were talking about accumulative effects. In Vegas, we have very dry, very hot weather. And I mean, you have to be constantly moisturizing your skin. It's something we talk about on a daily basis. So to have a product that's like always plumping up your skin, always giving it moisture, you know, it can mean a lot. I also just want to hit again on the price point, because I can walk over to a beautiful department store across the street and pay 10 times the amount that Olay charges, that $26.99.
I mean, you can't even get like a week's worth of coffee for that price anymore, you know? So the fact that you can get a cream that's gonna keep your skin, and just like you said, it's not that you put it on and then 5 minutes later you're like, oh, my skin is already parched. This really is long lasting, fast acting, and you're gonna see those benefits accumulate over time. So for the price point, it's remarkable, and we have the science to prove it. So you can look at the May issue of Good Housekeeping magazine or log on to Olay.com if you want even more information.
Lori, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thanks, JJ. Have a great weekend.
For more great product tips like these, visit the website right there on your screen. You don't have to shell out a lot of money. Olay is a proud sponsor of The Morning Blend.